Crème brûlée. Fellas. And when I say fellas, I mean people of all genders. You got a partner you love. You want to impress them for a special, special day. You want to cook something. When they eat it, they're going to think, wow, this person loves me. You make them crème brûlée.
And we're going to be making it without a blowtorch.
Is that allowed? No.
Probably not. Okay, I just want to say, I know my hair is yellow, and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to see any comments about it. To begin with, we are going to take 6 egg yolks. We're going to add a half cup of sugar. So we're going to put this aside, and we're not going to worry about it. Then we're going to take 2.5 cups of heavy cream, and we're going to bring that to a boil. If you want this to taste right, you'd use a vanilla bean, but we don't have that, so we're using even better. All right, we're gonna take the vanilla, pour it into the pot. Okay, so we're gonna bring this to a boil, and then once it's at a boil, we're gonna reduce it to a simmer for 5 minutes.
What did you do?
I just looked away, like, not even a full second. Like, I was here whisking, minding my business. I was like, I go over here, I go, bloop. I look over and I'm like,
Emily, do you have any newfound advice for the audience?
never look away. Also, don't froth up your mixture as much as I had, because then you can't tell if it's boiling. And if you do look away, you better have eyes on the back of your head. Because it was half a second and volcano.
Oh yeah, half a second.
No, actually. So now with our reserved egg soup, we're gonna take our cream mixture and very slowly pour it in, sort of to temper the eggs. And the eggs are tempered. So now we're gonna put it on a double boiler. Keep stirring this so that it doesn't curdle. And you're just looking.
Did you break it?
This is an eventful episode. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah. We're just trying not to curdle it. We just want it to be thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. Yow-wee! Zippy-ki-yay! So I have here some ramekins that I've put inside a casserole dish with some paper towel down. That's just to protect them a little bit. And I'm going to be pouring my mixture in there before making a bain-marie. I'm gonna pour it and just get it everywhere. That's good. I'm really just making a mess, aren't I? Okay. So not all these are even. With the ramekins, inside of them there's custard, but I've left a tiny bit of room at the top to put the sugar, which we'll be adding in later. And now I'm going to reuse the water from our double boiler to put inside the bain-marie. And we want this to come up 2/3 of the way up the ramekins. So these are gonna go into a 300-degree oven for this amount of time. Wow. Wow, okay. So for the brulee topping, we're doing a no blowtorch method, and instead of using a broiler, we're gonna use a poured caramel kind of topping, because then it will be nice and crackly and it won't cook your custard anymore. So for each creme brulee, you're gonna use a tablespoon of sugar. So I'm gonna do the topping for 3 right now, so I'll do 3 tablespoons. And then I'm just gonna cook it down to a caramel. Okay, I'm just gonna return this to the fridge for about an hour, and then they should be ready to eat. So because it's Valentine's Day, I thought that we should share dessert. And because it's Valentine's Day.
How romantic.
You go ahead.
That's like delicious.
Right?
I've never had proper creme brulee before. That's impeccable.
Yeah, I guess this isn't going up on actual Valentine's Day.
Have a good day that you're watching this, and also have a good Valentine's Day.
See you next week.